Hello, and welcome to the Food Adventures channel. Today, we have the McDonald's International menu. Many people have been asking for this, so we're going to do the McDonald's International menu. We have the Grande McExtreme Bacon Burger, which represents Spain for some reason. I guess because they have the bull run there every spring. And we also have the Canadian thing, which is the tomato mozzarella chicken sandwich. I have no idea why a big mozzarella chicken sandwich represents Canada, but it for some reason does. So here we have the two, and this is the most money I've ever spent at McDonald's in one sitting. I believe it's like $12.52. I hardly ever spend more than $5 when I go to McDonald's. Now there are two other things on the menu that I didn't get this time. They are the Stroopwafel McFlurry from the Netherlands, and these cheesy bacon fries from the Australian Outback. I don't really know why these cheesy bacon fries represent Australia. They just look like a crappy poutine to me, so I'm not really in a hurry to get them. The McFlurry actually looks pretty good, and I will probably get them sometime this week. So for right now, it's the McExtreme Bacon and also the tomato mozzarella chicken from Canada. So let's take the Spanish one first. The Spanish deal with the McExtreme Bacon Burger. Neither of these have pickles, which is good because I don't like pickles. But check this out. This is the the McExtreme Bacon Burger. You can look at it. It has onions, little strips of bacon, and only one patty, which is quite disappointing in that some of this sauce stuff. So I'm not really sure how good this is going to taste, but let's take a bite. Not bad. I have to say, it's better than most McDonald's sandwiches. The sauce is pretty delightful. The beef patty is, it's meh. Standard McDonald's. The bread's pretty good. The bread is definitely better than the cheaper burgers. And the bacon could definitely be more crispy and tasty. The cheese is also kind of meh too, honestly. I mean, I think I actually honestly prefer the Big Mac more than this burger. It's a little messy because it's got so much sauce on it. And they need fresher and yummier bacon. Especially for a burger that's $6, it should be better than this. So, a little disappointed. I mean, it's not horrible tasting or anything, but it's definitely not what I expected from one of the more expensive burgers at McDonald's. Especially on this international menu. It looks like it just took a beef patty with some cheese, some bacon, and threw a bit of sauce and onions on it. I mean, look at that cross-section right there. It's not that impressive at all. Let's finish the burger. Remember, for the price of these two burgers, I can actually get a very, very nice meal, a burger meal, at a tavern or a restaurant. So at this price, the burgers should be pretty good. And no, they're not bad tasting. The beef does taste a little better than most of the regular stuff I get at McDonald's. I get the dollar menu stuff, so this does taste better than dollar menu. The bread's definitely at a higher quality, but I just expected more burger for, $6 at McDonald's. The beef does dominate, but the problem is, like, none of the other flavors, like the bacon, the onions, or the cheese really cuts through. So it's just, not as good as it could be. It's not as tasty as it could be. And for the price, I can get like a double quarter pounder, which is going to be much bigger than this and just as tasty. So I have to give this extreme bacon burger from Spain, or the McDonald's version of it, a C minus, because for the value, it's just not there. Like one single patty, 1.5 strips of bacon, some tomatoes, some random sauce, and some cheese. $6 from McDonald's. The value's not there. It's a shame. Calling it a Bacon McStream burger, the Grand Bacon McStream, but making it kind of small and making the bacon lackluster. I mean, it's hard to make bacon lackluster, but they somehow managed to make bacon pretty lackluster in this. So C minus for this burger. Definitely not worth the value. What about the Canadian? Tomato mozzarella chicken sandwich. It's also $6. Now, this is a bigger burger. There is a much bigger, here, this is a bigger burger. There's definitely a much bigger piece of chicken in there than usual. But remember, I can get 6 McChickens for the price of this burger. It doesn't look extremely large, but it does look much larger than usual. Same high quality bread, well, higher quality bread. This is kind of like the same quality bread that Burger King has on their 2 for $6 meal. You can see the piece of chicken is fairly large, which is good. Definitely expect it on this type of expensive burger from McDonald's. I mean, it's not expensive, obviously, but it is pretty expensive for McDonald's. You can see I can uncover the burger for you guys. Piece of chicken, some lettuce, a couple of onions, tomatoes, and mozzarella cheese. So how does it taste? This is actually pretty solid. It's pretty delicious because the herbs on the chicken and the sauce really bring out the flavor. It's a very different flavor than most chicken sandwiches at McDonald's. And it gets into the flavor of some of the more higher end chicken sandwiches I've tasted at other places. While they have a very big piece of chicken, as you can see. So it's a decent sized piece of chicken. I mean, it's not the same amount of food as like 6 McChickens, obviously. But the onion that I just ate was also pretty tasteful. It has that black pepper type of flavor, cutting through with the sauce on the burger. The tomatoes are actually okay. And the mozzarella cheese, it doesn't come through all that well, but it has a nice complement, and the lettuce is fresher than on the McChickens. So overall, this is not a bad burger. It still isn't quite as good as the chicken isn't quite the same quality as a Chick-fil-A burger, which I can get at the same price. But the sauce is quite tasty, and the herbs they put on this are actually quite nice. The tomatoes are pretty fresh. And overall, it's a much tastier sandwich than the one I just ate. So this one, I can't get a Chick-fil-A at the same price, but the Chick-fil-A patty usually isn't this big. Although the quality of meat, I think, from the Chick-fil-A patty is usually better than this one. So it balanced out for about $6. I'd have to give this a solid B. Because it has good, well, B+. It has good taste. The herbs are great. There's fresh tomatoes, good lettuce, great sauce, and decent quality bread. And for $6, it's not a bad chicken burger. So I would say tomato mozzarella chicken sandwich, B+. The McExtreme bacon burger, C-. So that is my review of the 2 burgers from McDonald's international menu. And here's a cross-section of the chicken sandwich. I do think it is a bit small for $6 still, but that's just me. I eat a lot. These 2 sandwiches are probably good enough for lunch. For dinner, like right now, I'm probably going to have to go eat some ice cream afterwards. So this is the review for the sandwiches from the McDonald's international menu. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you and have a nice day.